Here's our slimfold wallet, and of course the company considers this to be a minimalist wallet. Actually, they boast themselves to be the pioneer of the minimalist wallet. I do have two other minimalist wallets here to compare it against too, and this is the Sermon Brands wallet, and this is a Ridge wallet. This particular slimfold wallet was purchased for just around $55. You can see that it's not really fancy packaging. It's just a plastic bag with some literature in it. You can get a non-RFID version for a little less expensive. I just like to get the RFID ones. All right, let's pull the wallet out. Right off the bat, you can tell that it looks a whole lot larger than typical minimalist wallets. And when I say typical, I talk about the Ridge or even the Sermon Brands one because it's bigger, right? But look how thin this thing is. It has 10 card slots, and they say you can hold 20 different cards. But I'm really impressed so far with the material and, well, how light it is. Let's weigh it. Let's just show you what the slimfold wallet weighs just by itself. Now this is just the wallet, and you can see that it's 1.2 ounces. We can throw on the Ridge wallet. This is their Damascus steel, so it is heavier. As you can see, it's almost 3 times the size. Here's a carbon fiber version. This is Rossum, which is almost double. And then of course the Sermon Brands wallet. If you're looking for lightweight, you can tell that the slimfold wallet is for sure the lightest out of all of these minimalist wallets. After reading through the literature that it came with, it's kind of cool. One, it was designed by this designer in California, and it was also made in the United States. I really like that. Also, it's machine washable. You can actually put this in a washer bag and throw it in your washing machine and wash it. They also say that it is waterproof, at least on the outside. I'm really excited. Let's test out the RFID blocking feature. Before we go much further, if you're new here, my name is Jeff, and this is Jeff Reviews for You. I review a whole lot of products. I specialize in reviewing as seen on TV items. Every once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that aligns with something that you're looking for online, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below. That way you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. One more thing, don't forget to check down the description for my social media, Instagram and Twitter. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's get right back to reviewing this slimfold minimalist wallet. As with other wallet reviews that I've done, I'll be testing the RFID feature utilizing the NFC tools. And if you're not familiar with NFC, well, NFC and RFID both operate on the same radio frequency. So if NFC is blocked, therefore RFID is. So I have this key card here, and they often put off a frequency. Let's see. Yep, it says NFC tag detected. So what we'll do is we'll put these cards inside the wallet and scan it to see if they are red. All right, so you can see this aluminum looking color on the inside. I know that some wallets actually use like an aluminum backing for the RFID blocking feature, and this does give it some stiffness here. So let's put in some of our cards. I did notice that the slots that they cut into the wallet are not as actually wide as the card, so you have to stretch it a little bit just to get the card to go in there. Now I like that it's going to hold, but it does worry me over time that will stretch out if I keep taking the card in and out and such. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a few in here, I'll test it, and then we'll test it on the other side as well. To make it as authentic as possible, I even put a fake driver's license in there. And who knew that John Doe's middle name was actually David? So I was trying to get a card in every single slot, and then I came across a problem, actually two problems. Let me turn the light on real fast. So this pocket on the inside, it's even more narrow than the other ones, and there's no way I could even fit this card in there. I guess I could try to stretch it out, but if I push it this way, it like hooks itself up against the material, so then I try to log it in that way, and it hooks on that side. I noticed that was the exact same thing as this side. I mean, I would try to mess with it a little more, but those two almost seem not as usable as the other slots. Now, don't get me wrong, I can fit a lot of cards in here, but these outer two slots may not be as usable as the other ones. Now let's officially test the RFID feature, but first I want to show you the newest wallet I've added to my collection. Oh yeah, go Bills. All right, so I've got my NFC reader up. Swipe our wallet down there on the back or the front, who knows what side is which, and we'll do this side as well. And just to show you, yes, we do still have our cards in there, and yes, this still does read cards. So on the outside, this is absolutely RFID blocking. Pretty sweet. Now I'm going to take out all these hotel cards, I'm going to fill it up with all my cards from my wallet, and then use it for the next week, and at the end of the week, we're going to wash it to see how this thing holds up in the wash. So, tell me, what are your thoughts of these RFID blocking wallets? Do you think we need RFID protection? Do you think it's just a scam? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. I've actually taken this review out to an entire month, and I wanted to show you what the wallet looks like after 1 month of use. I'm really paying attention to the stitching here that goes along, and you can see that it's held up really, really nice. The only real wear and tear I've seen is on this sticker here that says slimfold. It looks like it's going to be peeling off soon. I have seen some dirt here and there, but that's to be expected after a bit of use. I am going to take all my cards out and wash this, and I'm really going to pay special attention to the corners here of the wallet. I want to make sure they're still rigid and square after the wash. After about a month's use, I have been able to put cards in and out of this corner spots on both sides of the wallet. I mentioned earlier in the video that it was difficult to do. So what I do is I put the card in on an angle, I push down, and I just slide it in. It's a little stiff from time to time, but it does work. I end up putting cards in these outer slots that are not as used as often as the other cards, but therefore I can still make use out of those slots. Now that our wallet is empty, we are going to stick it inside of a laundry bag, therefore I don't lose the wallet in the wash, and then we're going to send it through the wash load. In this video, we were taking a look at a slimfold minimalist wallet. So what did I think of it? Well, first things first, it retailed for right around $55, and that included the RFID blocking feature. You are able to get these without the RFID blocking feature, and it's a little less money. I just like that feature. It makes me feel a little safer, even though some people may think that doesn't do anything. I like that it's protected. So this wallet is made right here in the United States, and well, because the company did not use leather, it's actually vegan. I know, right? I really do like that it's hand-stitched and made of a really high-quality material. Over our month's worth of use, we did get it dirty, so we were able to throw it right into the washer, and for the most part, it held up without any visible differences. My biggest concern with this wallet were actually the slats that were cut in for the cards. In my opinion, I feel that over time those things could stretch out and therefore you might be able to lose your cards. Now, over my month's use, that didn't happen, but it doesn't say it won't down the road. That's my only thing that I would really worry about. Slimfold offers a variety of wallets. I just happened to pick this one because I liked it. I liked the minimalist style, plus it was big enough to hold all of my cards. If this is something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by and I hope you have a great day. Here we are, all washed and dried. I should note that I let this air dry. I wasn't sure what the dryer would do to it. It looks as though the wallet looks just the same. No deformations or anything that looks different than it did before. I mentioned this earlier in the video, but the part that I worry about breaking down over time is the slots right here where your cards go. It looks as though like the sharp part of the card could rip into the material. I should say this is made out of really nice high quality material, so that may not happen, but just something that worries me. I will say in the wallet, I got this card and it tells me if for any reason I'm not happy, I can reach out to support at Slimfold, so it looks as though they stand by their product. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Slimfold Minimalist wallet. You know what? Not that long ago, I actually reviewed another minimalist wallet. It's by the company Ridge, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to link that review right up here, and I would love it if you would click on this link. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm going to join you at this review. So go ahead, click it. It's safe. I promise. And before I forget, go Bills.